How about this one? What are you doing? You put the clothes here. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm doing a review of a Lovevery Play Kit box. So Lovevery was really kind to reach out to me and send me a couple of their boxes, and this is the first one of the two that I will review. So this is the Play Kit for 5 to 6 months. It's called the Sensor. Comes in a pretty box like this, and has tons of really cool toys that we've been trying out and exploring with Kainoa. So through this video there will be a ton of little clips of him playing with those toys as I talk about them. So this is not a paid review by any means. They just sent this out to me as a gift to try out for Kainoa, and we've been loving it. We love the quality of the toys and everything. So I'll just tell you a little bit about Lovevery just so you know what they're about. So Lovevery is a very popular subscription box for baby toys. They have Montessori style toys. So the products that Lovevery have been developed by child development experts, and they're designed to be exactly what a child wants and needs at each stage of development. They have fun, simple, and engaging toys. They have been thoroughly tested to be 100% safe as well. So without further ado, let's hop right into the box and I'll show you what's inside. So the first thing in the box is this, which shows the different toys that are in the box, and also shows how far along on like the timeline you are if you're using a subscription. And these are the toys that I will be showing you all today. Alright, so the first toy in the box that Kainoa really loves is this Tummy Time Wobbler. And he has tons of fun trying to eat it, and sometimes like it kind of wobbles away, and so he has to chase it now that he's starting to be on the move. So he really loves that. Honestly, he tries to put everything in his mouth. This is just the stage he's at right now, so he definitely tries to eat that. But it's really exciting for him because this one specifically does go away. Like when you try to tap it, sometimes it will roll away, and so he has to constantly be chasing it. He also likes to pick it up when he's sitting, so he'll be sitting and just bring it to his mouth. It's really easy to grab for his tiny little hands. Next thing is this big thing right here. So this is a tissue box. And what's really cool about it is obviously it's reusable tissues, so you don't have to worry about using a bunch of disposable tissue boxes and just have them empty by your baby in like 10 seconds. So this is like really well made. When I received it and I looked at the quality of the wood, and you know, like the corners are so well sanded, like it's not too much of a worry if he did hit his head, although he probably should not hit his head on the wooden things. I do feel like it's relatively safe. So whenever he's on his tummy, we can put it like this and he'll try to pull it. To be honest, sometimes he just wants to eat it. He just likes eating everything again, so he'll try to eat all of it. He'll try to eat like a tissue forever, so he doesn't always pull everything out, but he does also like to do that. And when he's sitting, he'll also pull the things out. He also tries to grab the box and bring it to his mouth, although this is pretty big and a little bit heavy for his tiny little hands. He still tries. He will try to eat anything you put in front of him. So I can show you kind of what it looks like. So this is the first tissue, and when you pull it, there's like a little loop, and so they're threaded together, and then you have a second tissue that comes out, and pull, there's another one, and so on until you empty the box, and the bottom opens up so you can stuff them back in. You just re-thread them together and you stuff them back in. And it comes with a handful of tissues. The next thing in the box is this Montessori ball, and what's really cool about it is because it's not like a full ball, he does have the ability to kind of dig into the hole and hold it a little bit like that, so it does help him grab it, although sometimes he will grab it like this with both hands as well. There's a ton of stuff you can do with it. You can play with it on tummy time, you can sit, bring it to his mouth, you can hide it under things and you'll start to find them out if it's partially hidden. and you can just like roll it around, so he kind of starts understanding the concept of rolling things. He really enjoys it. He really likes how bright the colors are. He's very attracted to bright colors right now, so this is awesome. Next thing are these little socks. So they're play socks. So they have little bell balls really well sewn at the tip of the toes. So you can put the socks on and then baby can play with it. That would have been particularly useful if he was still trying to find his feet. He did find his feet a couple months ago and he just been putting them in his mouth already, but he really likes playing with those. And so whenever we put those on, he tries to eat them and just pull them, and he really likes the sound. One thing I did figure out we could try to do, but I haven't gotten to try yet, is putting them for longer car rides. So we went on a couple road trips so far, and if I had thought about it, that would have been great, to just put the socks on him so that when he starts getting bored, he has something to do, like trying to reach for his toes and bring his toes to his mouth, because he can totally do that. In his car seat, he just brings his foot all the way into his mouth. And yeah, like I think that would have been a really great use for those as well. And we might try it out next time we go for a long drive. Next is this other really well crafted wooden toy. So this is a spinning rainbow, and there's like a little wooden ball, I'm assuming, inside that makes some sound. And he really enjoys rolling it. So it goes like this. And yeah, he really likes playing with it. I'm not sure if he's intentionally rolling it yet, but whenever he reaches for a color and it spins, he finds it fun. Another thing he tries to do, again, definitely not the purpose of this toy, but is keeps trying to bring it to his mouth, which is really funny. So two ways he uses it is on his stomach. So on his stomach, he will try to reach for it, and usually it will spin. He finds that quite amusing. And then we can also put it in front of him when he is sitting, and he will probably try to eat it first, but whenever he reaches down, sometimes it will roll and he'll just be a little bit confused, but it's helping him figure out how it works, I'm assuming. And finally, the last thing in the box is this book. This is a really thick, sturdy book. So it's a board book with really thick, sturdy pages, which is great because, again, Kainoa puts everything in his mouth, and if it was like a little flimsy book, it would get water damage pretty fast, but this is sturdy. And honestly, to be completely honest, when I saw those books compared to all the other ones I have, I was kind of confused about using like real people as opposed to drawings. Like, I feel like all kids' books have drawings in them as opposed to or drawings and illustrations as opposed to actual pictures, but Kainoa is really fascinated with this. So each of the pages has a different kid, and I think I'm not sure if he really understands that this is just a book and there's not people in front of him, but what happens is he gets really fascinated with their facial features. So each page has a different body part to identify, like nose, hair, mouth, ear, but Kainoa gets really like focused on their faces and kind of studies it, and whenever you show them like kids that are smiling, he smiles back, and it's really exciting to see him interact with the book. I was very happily surprised. So it's been one of his favorite books. So I think that wraps up the toys. The kit also comes with these flashcards, which I find really great. They're a little bit large and it's a pretty chunky stack, so I'm assuming if you were to get like every single monthly box, that would be like a lot to store. But I really like that they're tied together, and so you can't lose them and misplace them. And there's quite a bit of information in here. So at first, it's what and when. So it shows you the toys that are in the box, and then there's baby and you, and there's kind of some milestones for baby for each of the month that the box is designed for. So 5, 6, and 5 and 6 months. Then there's the play kit, and it shows the different toys and kind of how to use them and why they were developed. So I think that's really cool. I really like understanding the thoughts and the purpose behind the toys that we use. And then there's more activities, and it does have a few different activities you can do with baby that may or may not have anything to do with the toys that were in here. And then there's a different section at the end. I'm assuming it's different depending on what stage, but for the 5 to 6 month box, it's solid foods, and it does talk a little bit about when baby is ready to eat, what kind of techniques are there, the serving sizes, and things like that. So I found that really And then there's also this little guide. I'm assuming it's for safety and warning and materials and care. So it tells you how to properly clean each of the toys and any safety warning that you should know about these things as well. So this is everything that was in the box. I did get a second box that I will be reviewing in a little bit. It's the 11 to 12 month box, I think. So it might be in a few months because obviously it's not quite ready for his age yet. But I'm really excited to try it out. When I saw the toys in there, they look really fun, and I'm really excited for Kainoa to be at a stage where he can enjoy them as well. One thing I would say though is a lot of the times when I get those subscription box, I feel like you get it at 5 months and then for 5 months, and he's usually not quite there yet, so he's usually a little bit confused with the toys for like a little bit of the time, like honestly like a week or two before he actually figures out what it's supposed to do. But once he does, he really enjoys the toys, so keep presenting it even if they don't seem too interested at first because they just don't know what it is yet. And the more you present it, the more you show them how it works, eventually they'll figure it out. And once they figure it out, it's amazing. It's really fun to see them like do it over and over again and repeat, since that's how they learn. This is just really cool to watch. Alright, so that's everything I had for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you again for Lovevery to just give this to us. Kainoa is really loving his toys and we really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. I will see you all very soon. Bye!